What do men who don't want to give money to their wives? Four true husbands. Not long ago, Lao Zhang and his friends had dinner and talked about the financial power of the family. Suddenly found that the husband and wife who is in charge of money, it is really different. Later, it became a discussion about what do men who don't want to give money to their wives think. To sum up, most of them are the four kinds of psychology. At Lao Yang, married for 8 years. In the first 2 years of marriage, money is always given to the wife. As for how she spent it, I never asked, as long as she liked it. My parents and father-in-law and mother-in-law both have retirement wages, so they don't have any pressure. They think that men's money is for their daughter-in-law to spend, and then earn after spending it. Later, they were ready to have children. They could not go on like this. They did not have any savings. They were determined to make ends meet. From then on, my wife, who was careless in spending money, took the initiative to let me manage the money. Although the money is here, our family's income and expenditure are transparent. Where to spend and how to spend it, we discuss it. Over the past few years, household savings have been substantial. Between husband and wife, the financial power should be handed over to whom there is a trace to follow. In some families, men don't hand in the money, not because they don't want to, but because they can't. A wife who doesn't know how to run a family and doesn't have a deep idea of saving is easy to live in the present and not look forward to the future. Just like some people think, life should live in the present. Like the things you like, no matter how expensive you want to buy them. Some people live casually, and their expenses are not planned. They often can't remember where they spent their money. In charge of money, we should give it to the husband and wife who is more alert to danger. We should do a good job of family savings in case of emergency. A good relationship between husband and wife doesn't care who the money should be given to, because no matter who is in charge of it, both sides still have the right to know and have no concealment. At Zhao was 6 years old. From the moment we got married, my wife was in charge of money. She is in charge of finance and is sensitive to money. In addition to the daily expenses of our family, all the money saved is handed over to my wife for financial management. The annual income is much higher than the operation that I only deposit in the bank. I have a brother who is in charge of the money. The reason is the same as my family. He is more able to manage money than his wife, and naturally the money is in his hands, and his own business flow in and out every month. His wife is even more reluctant to manage. A family who manages well will be in charge of it. It is a common property. What can be contested? Indeed, in a family, who will manage the money is not the key. The key is who can manage the family money well. I have read a saying that the most reasonable mode of husband and wife is to manage investment and consumption. The decision-making investment matters should be handed over to the party who knows more about obtaining excess return. The more careful side is responsible for household spending. After the division of labor is clear, full trust, mutual non-interference, two people together for the small family. At Zayasang, married for 2 years, our family's way of managing money may be criticized. It will be said that it is meaningless to get married if it is too clear. After marriage, I opened a card as a family expenditure. After the monthly salary arrived, the two people respectively saved money. If I made more money, I would save more. The rest of the money can be kept, saved or spent, without interfering with each other. All the daily expenses and common expenses are paid from the common funds, including rent, property fees, meals, travel, etc. Personal expenses, such as buying cosmetics, game equipment, etc. She doesn't care if I buy shoes. I don't care if she buys clothes. If the common funds are not enough to cover the big expenses, such as buying a car or a house, they should be taken out of their own money to make up for it. In fact, more and more young people are practicing this model. Since the concept of money sharing is not shared by everyone, everyone has to work independently. There should be family funds and enough personal wallets. Trust each other enough. That's the premise. At Lao Shu, 11 years of marriage, I don't think it's easy for the one in charge of money at home. Anyway, I don't like tube. How to earn more is what I care about, so I'll hand it in to my wife. She how to use. The amount of large will first discuss with me. $1,000 on their own. Her father is not in. Left an old mother. Paced mother's home is normal. Has always been my acquiescence. She has her own sense of propriety. Not too much, but I have friends, and his wife can do it. Kian's wife doesn't care much about it because of the children's reading problem. He has been planning to replace a house, a better school district. Later, he found that he met the requirements in all aspects and discussed with his wife to withdraw the money. His wife hemmed and hawed, which found that the family's big money was secretly taken to support his brother-in-law to buy a house. No one would like to say hello. No one wants their marriage to be a long poverty alleviation activity. So in the face of this situation, some men do not take out the money. It is excusable. Who is in charge of family money? My idea has always been on the basis of mutual trust. Who has the ability to manage the money? Who will manage the money? Has nothing to do with gender. Once there is a lack of basic trust between husband and wife, there will be cracks in the family. It doesn't matter who manages the money. What matters is that the income and expenditure should be transparent and the expenses should be reasonable. There is no standard answer for who owns the money. As long as you think about your family, you can do it.